What's up, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy Nerdy Nick, back with another episode. And this week's episode is actually my return to making long form videos because it's been a while, right? Cue stained.
And it's been a while.
Alright, but anyways, this one is not going to necessarily be geared towards you guys. This one is going to be geared towards more the parents right now. I've had a multitude of DMs asking me, I'm getting my kid this console for Christmas or this console for Christmas. Do they need accessories? What games are good out there? So on and so forth. So this week, and trust me, I have to get this one out fast because I promised it would be out before Black Friday. Today is the day before Thanksgiving, November 27th. Yeah, I know. I gotta scramble. So parents, if you're watching, here's your video. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching. So right here we have the base model Nintendo Switch, as you see it. We also have the OLED Switch. The only difference between this one and the base model is that it has a bigger screen and a better screen. It is an OLED screen. And then next up, we have the Nintendo Switch Lite. This one has a smaller screen, and the Joy-Cons are built into the system. You cannot remove them. So this is a pure handheld. And you also cannot dock it to the TV. There are some great bundle deals on the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch OLED. These bundle deals include Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, as well as a year's worth of the Nintendo Online membership. That right there is going to save you tons of money already. The Nintendo Switch base model with this bundle is only $299.99 right now over at GameStop, and I believe Target as well. And you can also get the OLED model with the same bundle deal for $349.99. That's only $50 more to get the bigger screen, the better screen. I don't know. I mean, the choice is yours. Let's move on over to accessories. The Nintendo Switch has a ton. Whether you want different Joy-Cons, controllers, wired or wireless, carrying cases, and so much more. There's a ton to be had for your Switch. Number one, I definitely recommend getting a carrying case, whether it be one of these big ones that you can actually fit the whole system, including the dock and some games, or your standard handheld pencil case style case. The choice is yours, but I definitely recommend getting one. I also absolutely recommend getting a screen protector for your Switch. And when you buy it, make sure you get the right size for the right console because they all have different screen sizes, like we said earlier. You definitely want to protect that screen because you do not want to pay to replace it. Now also, speaking on controllers, the Switch has two Joy-Cons that it comes with, which can be used as two different controllers. But if you want to get a standard style controller, these Candy Cons over at GameStop are absolutely awesome. They're fully customizable, so you buy the base unit, the actual controller itself. You can get a faceplate, different D-pads, different thumbsticks. It's all so cool. And the neat thing is, they also have these really cool combo packs. So it comes with everything you need for the controller itself. It's got all the D-pads, the thumbsticks, the faceplate, all of it. This one here is Transformer based. It's based off of the character Soundwave. That is my Pokemon app. Ignore that. But anyways, I definitely recommend getting one of these. They're so cool. They're wireless and they even work on your PC. Now let's get into video games that I recommend. Number one is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So if you couldn't get it in the bundle, check it out. This game is an absolute must-own. There is so many hours of replay value to be had. It's not a game that your kid is going to get bored with easily at all. It's very fun, and it is for experienced players or beginners. Now, next up is a classic, Minecraft. Every kid knows what Minecraft is. I mean, shoot, they're even coming out with a movie next year. Minecraft on the Switch is great because, say for example, you go on a long car ride and your kid's bored. Well, they can unleash their creativity with this game. They can play creative mode, which lets them just kind of roam around and do whatever they want, or they can do objective-based stuff. The choice is theirs. But it is an absolute fun time to be had. And I will say, the multiplayer is also really fun. I have spent so many hours playing Minecraft with my daughter, and we just build houses together. We've made, you know, farms and this and that. We've also just gone around and done a bunch of fun stuff. So I definitely recommend Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch. And last but certainly not least is Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is a very fun party fighting game. You don't have to be an expert in fighting games to have fun with this game. It is a giant celebration of video games. You have characters from all over different video game properties from different companies, and they're all here to just battle it out. It is so much fun. You talk about, oh my goodness, replayability. You can go through the story mode, you can go through different objective modes. It is so much fun. I have had so many parties with friends over just playing video games, and this is one that we always play. You're gonna have a great time with yourself or your son, your daughter, whoever. It's gonna be great. Alright, so here we have the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X. The naming convention can be kind of odd, so I'm going to break it down as easy as possible for you guys who are uninitiated with knowing the difference. The white console is the Series S. That is S as in snake, right? So the Xbox Series S is an all-digital console. That means it cannot use disc games. There is no disc drive for this console. Any game that you want to buy has to be digitally downloaded onto the console. It's a very easy process to do that. You just have to go into the Microsoft Xbox Store on the console itself, select a game, and purchase it. Now, the difference is, aside from the disc drive, is the Xbox Series X is obviously larger, has a disc drive, and is a much more powerful system. They can both run the same games just fine. However, the Series X boosts a lot more power to itself. They're both great consoles. I have both. But I do feel that my Series S, the white console, is more of a multimedia streaming device because I actually game on my Series X. I am a physical media person, and I love having physical ownership of what I have, and I'm not too keen on the digital gaming front. However, both consoles serve their own purposes, and they do a very good job at it. Clearly, without the disc drive on the Series S, the price is going to be lower than the Series X. But if you want to have physical games, you need to get the Series X. Both come with a controller, which is very standard for any console, and I highly recommend getting this for either console. Game Pass Ultimate. It is a must-have for your Xbox Series S or Xbox Series X. What it is a subscription-based service, just like Netflix, for example, of video games. You have over 100 games that you can take advantage of and play at any point, with the library also constantly updating and changing and adding in new games as well. And better yet, you also have the brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on that service. So you don't even have to buy the game at the store as a separate gift. It will come included with Game Pass Ultimate. This is something I absolutely recommend that you get for your Xbox gift this holiday season. When it comes to accessories for the Xbox Series S or X, I really just stick with the controllers and maybe a good headset. The controllers all vary in different styles and colors. You've got wired controllers and wireless controllers. I do suggest, if you have a gamer who's going to be playing a lot, get some thumbstick grips, because those standard thumbsticks are going to be, worn out pretty quickly. But yeah, keep it simple. Alright, so the games that I'm going to recommend for the Xbox Series S or X can all honestly be found on Game Pass Ultimate that I was talking about earlier in the Xbox breakdown. And let's be real, if you were to go out and buy these games individually, and say you got like 2 or 3 games, right? That's going to cost you over $100 just to get those games. Because most modern games cost about $69.99. So if you have 3 games at $70, that's a lot of money. When you could pay for almost maybe 2 years worth of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for the same price. So that's my recommendation for video games for the Xbox Series S or X. Next up, we have the PlayStation 5 or the PS5. We have 2 models of the base version. The disc drive PS5 that plays physical games, or the digital edition, which is a digital only system. There is no disc drive, as you can see. So every game has to be bought digitally downloaded. There is also the PS5 Pro model. This one is much more expensive than the other 2. It does not have a disc drive, nor does it come with a stand to hold it upright like you see pictured here. I don't necessarily think this one is, for your first time gamer. I myself have no interest in buying it, but my personal opinions aside on that, you cannot go wrong with the PS5 Standard Edition with the disc drive. You don't have to worry about hogging up all of the internet at home. You have the physical game, and you can use those games later on to trade in or do whatever you want. But I think the standard PS5 is a great console. I play mine all the time, and I love having disc-based games for it. It's just a good sense of ownership. Now, all PS5 systems run super fast. They are very pretty looking systems. They're very futuristic looking, which is really nice. And the controllers themselves are really excellent. They're really unique pieces of hardware. So I'm going to keep these recommendations pretty much about the same as the Xbox Series S or X. Just get yourself some good thumbstick grips, because those thumbsticks will wear out in time, especially with some heavy gaming sessions. And make sure to get a headset. Whether your kid is going to be playing online or by themselves, a headset is great because you can actually have all the audio for the game come out of the headset versus the TV. And one last recommendation is a charging stand or extended charging cable for the controllers, because the PS5 has built-in batteries in the controllers, and the extended charging cable will allow you to play from a distance while it's charging. Now, the games I am recommending, the first one being Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. This game is exactly what you would imagine it would be like playing with your Hot Wheels as a kid. The tracks are unbelievable, and the cars to choose from are all over the place, and there's literally hundreds of cars to unlock. It's really fun. It is so dynamic. There's plenty of different playstyles and game modes to go through. You're going to have so much fun playing this with your kid, or your gamer in general that you're buying for is going to have a blast. I love this game. But now moving on to a more mature game, that is Call of Duty Black Ops 6. This is probably the most fun I've had with Call of Duty in quite some time. They brought back an original map, aka Nuketown. All you OGs out there probably remember. It is so much fun. Also, the control for the player this time is so smooth. They introduced this thing called Omni Movement, which lets you really take control of your player and move around almost like a ghost. It's great. I absolutely love this game, and so far it has not disappointed. So pick it up today. But the last game I'm going to recommend is none other than Helldivers 2. This is again a little bit of a mature game, but what's rad is that even a kid could pick it up and play it, as there are various difficulty modes. Now, you do have to have an online membership for this game, because this is an online live service game. So you have to have that PS Plus membership. But if you do, or end up getting it, this is a PvE game, meaning player versus environment. So you're one of 4 squad mates teaming up, launching to a planet, and either killing the bug enemies as the Terminids or the automatons. These guys you see on screen right here. So it's all about teamwork and camaraderie. It is a very fun and addicting game. I definitely recommend Helldivers 2.
And there you have it. A quick and easy holiday shopping guide for your kids, for your brand new gamers, or maybe even a little bit of an experienced gamer. Or maybe you're just taking advantage of the Black Friday deals for yourself. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on the social links here, as well as donate to the N Squared Podcast second annual toy drive. Link in the description. Shout out to my sponsors over at hubdaddystore.com and W Energy. Use code N210 at W Energy, W.GG at checkout to get yourself 10% off your order of caffeinated goodness. And also Mustache 10 over at hubdaddystore.com, where you can order coffee, candles, mugs, candles in mugs that you can use then later for the coffee once the candle burns out. It's all good stuff. So, and also, if you want to see me, if you're a showrunner and you want to see me at your convention, head on over to malicemediallc.com today and book me for your show. Next year is wide open, so let's get crazy. All right, guys, thank you so much, and until then, game on. Oh, and happy holidays.